from Samson Yali. And I was surprised at the things he was saying. You know, one of the things about life, for some of us, is almost every time we are learning. Because we realize that the more we learn, the less we know. And as Yali was talking, my mind was all over the place. I said, whoa. And he made me feel an African. Yali, Medasi. You see, being African is being consumed by the word responsibility. Asuzi. And in everything that he was saying, forget all the English grammar, he was talking about Asuzi. And also establishing the 3 C's in English: collectivity, communality, and cooperation. That is what the institution has been about in getting this building up. And I said, whoa, this young man, and he's a very young man. Are you married? God, I've given you an extra sister. But as he was talking, my mind went to, my head went to your president. And what I said is that the most important thing that the African has is the word servicehood. It's embodied in the word son. But unfortunately, we don't talk much about it, and now son becomes going to church. No. It is the basis of the air we breathe. And Yali was saying that to us. And the beauty was that the buildings or this thing was started by others came to continue, and others completed it. It's wonderful. It's the antithesis of Ghana at the moment. You start something, and then somebody says, let's put it aside, I'll start my own thing. But if we continue and learn from the nurses, believe you me, by now you would reach it. And even though he mentioned some names, it was beautiful that he did mention them. They'll be forgotten unless they are plaques made to remember them. But the most important thing is that to serve, you don't have to have an ego. If you have an ego, you'll be a politician. The less ego you lose, the more service you go into. So as he was talking, he hardly mentioned himself. I mentioned a few people. Samson, of course, then we had the interview by Harmony, and it fitted really nicely, didn't it? If you look at Harmony, and you were shouting unity and so on and so forth. I mean, you're talking about Harmony. So whoever chose you, I think, really did well. And you sang nicely. Said, what do you mean? But once they got up to dance, I knew that you had hit the right chord. People sing. I almost got up to dance. But the lady asked to dance, she wasn't in the right shoes. Then, of course, we had the president herself, Her Excellency. She's the Excellency for today, Mrs. Perpetual Ofori-Ampofo. And she started off with a long haul of protocols. So I thought that COVID was coming. And that's why the protocols, and she will mention each office after each office. And I said, if we were to do the COVID protocol this way, we would all not get through. She spoke about the building levy and how transparent it's been used. You know, if you are taxed and you know you pay a levy and you know the end of the levy and it's transparent, you'd always pay your taxes freely. And that's what she was telling us in her speech about the welfare and the leadership and so on and so forth. But putting all the jokes aside, she also warned us about the pandemic. You are the frontliners. You are the frontliners. Anytime I enter a hospital, I get worried. And she was just telling us, reiterating the fact that it's not over. And gave that statement that all of you clapped. He says, no one is safe till we are all safe. No one is safe. Madam, Yedasipi. Then of course we had the regional minister's representative, or was it? Yes. And he said a few things. I know why he cut it short, because he thought we were talking too much. But the most important thing that you realize is that they are always there to give you support. Always there to give you support. And you yourself clap for him. That's what a contractor, this is the first perfect contractor speaking English. So he spoke in a way that you may think that the bulldozer was all over the place. Contractor Yedasi, anytime I pass here, I'll remember you, that this is the man who does this job. It's nice to start something and complete it. A lot of us start things and go away, and you finished it. And that is the most important thing. Then of course the award winners. I was surprised by my own award. I wasn't expecting that. If I'd known that I was going to be given an award, I wouldn't have been here. But you know, I got the best of the best award that you didn't see. Your president gave me a pen. for sweet talking. You know, that I sweet talk there so much so that I was asking him, Madam, can you be my side chick? He says, no, Nana, you have too many. You have too many grace in your head. But it's been a very entertaining afternoon. And I'm very proud that we made time to be here, to be associated with such a good endeavor. For $10 or less, we come and stay here for nurses or the staff. That is what, $10 or less, $8, 50 cedis. I couldn't believe it. Where? Maybe you don't know to them not get the mild condition. And the first one more breakfast. Why has it? But the most important thing, which was helped on by various people, is that make sure that you maintain it. And we all pray to God that it engenders money or revenue, as the regional minister's rep said. It engenders revenue so that you can do more for the people of this country and your union. Thank you.